What's up, Stat Family? Told you we was coming back with another. We got Luka Dončić versus Larry Bird. This Mavs star, a better player than the Celtics legend, Larry Bird. This is a live reaction. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and comment below. Let get it. You already know it's live. We thank the Lord for another one. Y'all already know it. It's big. I promise you that. And shout out to my Mavs, man. We here. We wait our turn. They watching us. We thank the Lord for it. We prayed last year now. I promise you we did. Hey, don't forget we didn't get in the playoffs last year. They watching us now. Woo! That's big. And we thank the Lord for it because we prayed. I prayed for my team. I don't know about y'all. Hey, a whole lot go on over here now. A whole bunch of praying. I definitely tell you that. It's a whole bunch of praying over here. Big time. Thank the Lord for it. I promise you, we prayed for these days for my team to get in the playoffs. What? Let alone that, we got to the Western Conference Final. It's for real. Y'all know what time it is. I had to clap it up for my team, Maverick fan for life, since 03. Y'all already know we don't do no fan duel. We don't do no betting. We been a fan for real. I promise you. We don't watch it just because of bet. We watch it because we love it. It's legendary. Shout out to y'all out there. Y'all legendary. We thank the Lord for another. Y'all already know what time it is. Bird family, what's up with y'all? I know it's been a minute. I ain't done that big bird in a minute, but it's legendary every time I get done now. I got to make sure it's for real now. That big bird, it hit me now. It's legendary. It feels different now. Like that big bird is in me now. Like I really know it. I ain't gotta look at the paper and tell you about it. I can let you know. It's already done been processed, man. You're a legend, big bird. I promise you now. Goodbye. She's gone. That's big now. That's big right there. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We thank the Lord for another day though. And I hope y'all having a good day. That's the most important thing. And make sure you're smiling out there. Don't be fake smiling there. You're going through it. You're going to get through it. Make sure you pray every day. Every day. Don't miss one. That consistent prayer. The Lord hear and he see you now. Don't think he don't see you. It's going to get better. It's legendary. And your turn is coming. Everybody got to wait their turn now. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Lord. Shout out to them real junkies. And shout out to them real legends. I promise you. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna get started. And we're gonna get up out of here. It's simple. But I tell you what though. I gotta say it again. We thank the Lord for another one though. That's big. I promise you now. I promise you now. I can't play about that one. That's big right there. We're gonna see another day every day. We gotta clap that up. We gotta clap that up. And I'm telling you, hey, there's big claps over here. Lord, we thank you. Hey, I gotta see it. It's legendary. We thank you, Lord, for another. Let's get down to it, y'all.
How close is
Luka
to Larry Bird?
This is hurting my ears.
Is it?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, can we start with this? Scoring, Luka. Handles, Luka.
Right.
Shooting, Bird. Passing, Bird. Rebounding, Bird. Speed, Bird. IQ, Bird.
Right.
Let's start with the comparisons here.
Really, you go speed Bird? I'm not
Yeah, I
sure
go
about
speed
that.
Bird.
Yeah.
I go speed Bird.
Yeah.
This is a close one though, but I think Bird edges him out.
I might go speed neither, but right?
Bird looks slow. Bird looks slow. Luka is slow.
Right? No, look though.
All right.
No, but like I mean, I think Luka is carving out his own niche. I mean, he's been first team All NBA for about 4 times, and you know he could win a championship this year. You know, he's on his way to being an all-time great. But we're talking about one of the top 5 or 10 players that ever played a game. Can Luka get there? Numbers-wise, he's on his way. But Bird 3 straight MVPs.
He did.
What?
I mean, Bird came in and just he changed the game. He made us watch basketball.
Definitely.
In his second year, I believe he won a championship. I mean,
second year.
Who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
he was a really loaded veteran.
Yeah, but I like to
Torching
give him
shit.
somebody else right now. I mean, Luka, I'm not sure what his comparable is right now. I mean, I would probably make him a combination of a couple players, and that's saying a lot. You know, he's probably like the European LeBron James. I mean, because the way he can score, the way he can pass, and the way he rebounds the ball, and the way he controls the game.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give him that right there. Just a less athletic, LeBron, pretty much. And that's saying a lot still.
It is.
But Bird was a different type of player. You know, he didn't handle at the top. He didn't go through pick and rolls. He was like one or two dribbles, and he gonna
decision made up.
And he was as great as Luka is a passer. I think Bird was better.
I agree with that.
You know, as great as Luka's been shooting clutch and all that, I think Bird was a better clutch shooter.
Agreed.
As great as Luka's rebounding is, I mean, the guy averages 9 rebounds. We know Bird was an elite rebounder.
Well, he averaged 10 for his
he averaged
career.
10 for a career, which is it's tough to do. So I love the comparison, and it should be an honor for Luka to just be mentioned in the same breath as Bird. I mean, that means he's going places. But this is not a knock on Luka. He's going to carve his own niche.
Yeah.
And he has a shot. He has a shot as early as this year to be amongst one of the all-time greats.
All right, what you got?
It's hard, Skip, when you compare great players to present players, or present players to great players, however you want to phrase that. When you look at, like we talk about Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan, you look at their first 6 years. The first however many years, right? I ain't doing Michael Jordan. I mean, you can say the same thing about Bird. The problem is, when you start saying he was on a loaded team, that loaded team wasn't doing nothing before he got there. They was loaded, but they were not doing anything. So when you go down the list, in 6 years, you talked about all the numbers statistically. Just think about this. Bird had 2 MVPs in his back pocket. Now, let's get into something. Three.
He won 3 in a row.
3 straight.
My bad, 3 in a row.
In 3-point contest.
And Bill Russell the only ones to do that.
Yep.
Then when you go and you look at what we all talk about, the biggest weakness for Luka and all that he does is play the other end of the floor.
Yeah.
Bird made all defensive team 3 times in 6 years. Luka got 0. So you can't.
And he will probably always
have 0.
Yeah.
So there you go. That landslide already shifts all the way over to Larry Bird. Then All-Star games, he's up on him. Conference appearances, he's up on him. Titles, he's up on him. Although you say he was on a loaded team. That team was loaded, but wasn't going anywhere till he got there.
Truth.
So did he make them that much better when they start winning NBA titles? Yes.
He did.
So, when you look at Luka, he's yet to do that, although he's gone to 2 Western Conference finals. Yeah. But we can point to many players in the league that's gone to conference finals or championships and didn't win early in their careers and never got back to them again.
Yeah.
And it just kind of, it took Dirk to the end of his career to win championship.
He won. So we don't give a damn what you're talking about. He shot.
Guys like Larry Bird and some of these legendary players, it's hard to catch them. You can have resemble their game, can be the same, they can shoot the same, they can both be white, all of those sort of things. Because we certainly pulled Bird. We didn't say, let's compare him to Scottie Pippen, or let's compare him to some other player. We had to choose a white dude, which to me is crazy too. Because his game, like you said, his game is like a LeBron in a certain way.
That's fair. Yeah.
Why can't we compare his first 6 seasons to LeBron?
They're 2 slow white guys who can score like crazy.
But like Larry Bird famously said, it's disrespectful to put a white dude on me. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, sure did.
It's disrespectful.
Luka is more similar to me offensively.
Right. I was going to say that.
No, I didn't have the passing he had, but like when you look at how he plays,
I was going to say that.
Like he's real. Like he gets to his spot. Not overly as athletic as everybody. He can knock down shots, make tough shots. I mean, more so than Larry Bird.
Right.
Yeah,
he played just like Paul Pierce.
But Luka's on his way. Don't get it twisted. He's on his way. He's in the MVP conversation the last 4 or 5 years. He's first team All NBA the last 4.
On his way to what?
He's on his way to like possibly being up there with the all-time.
Keyshawn Johnson ain't going for it.
Like, all he needs is a few championships, a few MVPs, and he's in the talks and he's in the running right now for a championship.
Wait, I was literally. Wait, hold on. I was literally about to hit you with this one, Paul. All you needed was a champ. You know how long it took? All I need is a championship. You know how long it took?
He's on his way. He's on his way. I'll tell you that.
It's just hard.
The numbers is going to be there at the end. The numbers is going to be there. Now all you got to do is just...
His numbers are going to be there, but his accolades.
You got to decorate those accolades. Yep.
All right. I'm going to give Luka this. He has a gift for scoring the basketball in the lane, unlike any I've ever seen, because he's got this herky-jerky style that is hard to mirror on defense. It's off rhythm. It's crazy. It's like it's hard on your ears, you know, like it's hard on your eyes and your ears because there's no rhythm to it whatsoever. But he's much stronger than he looks because he doesn't even look like he's in shape to me. But he plays with grown men.
He's torching shit at 60%.
It's hard to keep him from
can't do shit with the dime, man.
It's hard to keep him from the free throw line if he gets in the lane. And he gets in the lane on everybody. Nobody can keep him out of the lane. So he has that first step weird quickness that's hard to sort of calculate it. It's hard to explain it. But he can get a step on you anytime he wants because he has rare handles. And once he gets 1 inch on you in the lane, you're going to have a hard time stopping him, at least from keeping him from the free throw line, because he's going to get fouled or he's going to score the bucket. And he's got magic hands, man. He can do all kinds of trick shots over you that don't look that sensational or spectacular because it's not what your eyes are used to seeing. He's like creating his own way and rhythm with the basketball. Well, the reason it works at such a high rate, he's scoring the ball more than Larry Bird did because he's averaging 29 for his career. Bird averaged 24. Well, guess what? Every year, Luka leads the league in usage rate. So he's going to dribble the air out of the basketball. He just dribble. Sometimes it just wears me out. Between that and his bitching a moment to the referees, he just wears me out. And Bird never complained about calls like that. So this is a whole nother way that he's attacking referees. But he was 36% usage rate during the regular season. That's just off the charts. That means almost 40% of the time that Dallas has the basketball, it's in his hands. Okay? Does he make his teammates as great as Larry made his teammates? He does not. He because he's too ball dominant. He's too I am the world. You know, like it's him or bust too often.
Well, I think he made it big men. It's big men.
Sometimes. But listen, Larry definitely made everybody better. That was his gift.
The dude came in and went to championship.
He did.
Right.
And don't forget, Larry Bird was 6 feet 9 inches tall, and he shot that feet on the floor jumper. It's over his head, you know, like it's unblockable because he's shooting it back behind his head. Okay, Luka doesn't have that. He's worked on it. I'm impressed how hard he worked on his shot this year because it's way better than it used to be, and yet.
Man, I still hate the Celtics.
Hey, then we get down to what are you made of? Because Keyshawn, you're still not exactly sure what Luka is made of. I can tell you what Larry Bird was made of. We're talking about Jordan-esque cold-blooded killer.
Yeah,
that's who he was. Cold-blooded killer on the basketball court.
Goodbye.
She's
gone.
Assassin was Larry Bird.
Look, he definitely faster than Luka. When you see him run,
Yeah, I know.
he definitely faster than Luka. Look at the speed going to the basket.
No, he got ups right here. He got ups right here.
He's faster than
Not
Luka.
playing with Big Bird.
That's faster than Luka right there that ever moved.
Yeah.
Big Bird gonna hoop, man.
Who said he went fast?
No, you went down my list of why, Larry.
He just he look, man, y'all.
He has put speed and skip was like, I don't know.
When I say he's better than Luka, yeah, he's better than Luka to me.
Yeah.
I understand we like Luka and we want to put him up there in the front.
We're just saying, we know he's better, but we're saying he's comparable.
You got to get there,
his
though.
Comparable is probably
You
like...
You can't compare him to Luka because he plays defense. He played.
Yeah.
He literally played. He made defensive team 3 years.
Yeah.
Out of 6.
Yeah, so, but I don't see really a real comparable...
That's what I said. Find somebody else.
Like, he's more James Harden. Or LeBron James without the athleticism.
Yeah.
I think
Fine. Well, you in a certain offensively, LeBron.
Yeah. Well, James Harden.
Or James Harden offensively.
Do you know how many times Larry Bird leaned over and whispered in somebody's ear, "I'm about to do this to you," and did it?
Yeah.
That's who he was.
Yeah, the NBA not like that no more.
No, not like that.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do that. There's probably one player in the league that'll do something like that.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you, man. I'll talk to you.
Clock running down.
I'll talk to you. But they don't do that no more. This is different.
Paul Pierce, hell. That's my dog right there, though.
That's true. That is true. Do you know the story of Larry Bird before the three-point shooting contest at the All-Star game in
I'll
Dallas,
take it first. Who's
Texas?
gonna take second? Yeah, that's what he told him walking in the locker room.
Which one of you is going to finish second?
Yeah, which one of y'all gonna finish second?
Yeah.
You know I love that.
Yeah.
That was
I should've said
legendary.
that when I won it. Did you know I won a 3-point contest?
No, when was it?
You didn't know I won a 3-point
What?
contest? Oh, see.
Niggas don't be, see?
Too?
No, I don't remember
Just
that.
like.
They didn't advertise it then.
No, this was like 2010 in Dallas.
Did you hold up your finger
Yeah.
on the last shot?
You lying to me, right?
Man, look it up. You got come on, man. 2010 3-point.
They forget about Paul Pierce with torching shit.
Steph Curry was in it.
Was he?
Steph Curry was in it. Chauncey
No.
Billups. Man, all right, whatever. All right.
You lying,
All
Paul.
right, now I'm lying. Now I'm lying.
I hope you ain't lying about Ray.
3-point
The
contest
rules must have been different.
with Steph.
The rules different. Y'all have more time. Something.
That 15
Don't
footers
even sound
count.
right.
That 15 footers count or
Yeah,
something.
something.
Y'all better look this up.
They moved the court.
We
The
got a break.
line
We got a
in.
commercial. Y'all better look it up. I don't care how old he was, but Steph Curry was in the 3-point contest. I won.
Damn sure was. Hey,
Trying to say he was young.
Man,
you
listen,
bring it back to the house. I am.
You won. That's all you got.
That's all I know.
Okay.
I didn't
So
choose him.
I asked you off air a few minutes ago if you know Larry Bird at all, and you said you shocked me. You've never met him.
I saw Larry once. He came to the Garden when we played Indiana. Last time when I was on Celtics, we played Indiana, and he came and gave him a standing ovation. That's the closest I've seen him. He never came around Boston. I think he had a lot of issues with the former owners, and he just never came really back to Boston, and so that's why he had the job in Indiana as a coach and as a general manager, president, and that was home for him.
That's just crazy to me that you've never met.
I just saw that Jason Tatum met him.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw that.
What the hell?
I never met him.
It seemed like you had met him on some
He didn't come
anniversary,
to
something.
like the 75 team anniversary. He didn't show up to that. I thought we'd have an opportunity there, but no.
But even like y'all championship celebrations,
He's not coming. He wasn't coming to Boston. No, he didn't come to Boston.
The Bird don't care about this shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's wild.
I never met Bird.
Would you have enjoyed picking his brain about what it was like when he played?
Oh, I would have loved it. But I had a chance to pick with a lot of guys that
You
played
did.
with him. I talked to Cornbread on the daily because he worked.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Cornbread Maxwell.
Cornbread Maxwell. I done had dinner with Bill Russell, talked to Tommy Heinzen,
That's
and
B.
those guys. So
Obviously, Danny Ainge was there.
Danny Ainge, so yeah. But I would have loved to talk to Bird.
All right, so wrap this up. Where do you put yourself on the all-time Celtic list? How do you see yourself?
I think I could be in the top 5.
Okay.
I think I could be in the top 5 based on what I've done, as far as records with scoring. I'm probably number 2, I think, and steals and 3-pointers made, and I think I'm in the top 5.
Okay, so you have Mr. Russell that
Russell,
I would put at the top,
Bird.
and I put Bird. And then I think Paul Pierce is a candidate to be third on that list.
Damn sure third.
I don't know. You got Havlicek.
You don't have to be
You got
minus.
Dave Cowens. You got Kuzi.
Man, stop.
So.
Stop all that.
I think
Paul.
Paul Pierce would be
John said, cut this shit out.
Bunch of dudes that bounce the ball like this. Come on, man. Stop.
All right, up next. Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the
Damn,
show?
Keyshawn.
Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.
Keyshawn Johnson, stop, man. That was funny, though, but we still salute them. Bob Cousins and them. That's legendary. You got to salute. Even though they dribble that motherfucker like this, they was dribbling that motherfucker now. You feel me? They paid away for the next generation. They paid away for the Paul Pierce. You feel me? Paul Pierce was dribbling like at one time. You hear me? All right? It's legendary, though, when it comes to Big Bird. And I'm telling you, goodbye. She's gone. You can't do nothing with Big Bird. We already know. Common sense will tell you Big Bird, though. Greatest small forward to ever do it. Damn near the GOAT. You feel me? So there's no need to get up here and do an argument about Luka and Larry. We already know the better. Big Bird. Luka, you compliment Big Bird's game. That's legendary right there, though. That's legendary. But I think you play more like Paul Pierce. If y'all ain't know, Paul Pierce, my favorite player growing up when I was a kid. That was legendary right there. I'm talking about this step back jumper. I'm thinking, I got this step back jumper from Paul Pierce. I learned that from Paul Pierce. On this side, step back. You can't stop it. They go to. It's legendary right now. But I see where you got it from, though, Paul Pierce. Big Bird. That's legendary. It's legendary. I used to have that number 34 jersey. I'm talking about Celtics. I'm talking about my kid had the black one. I had the damn what? The black one, green one, white one. It is what it is. That would be it right there, Paul Pierce. I promise you. They couldn't do nothing with you. They couldn't do nothing with you out there. You were hooping now. They don't compliment. Hey, they don't compliment you that much. They act like you couldn't hoop or some shit. What the hell they were watching? Paul Pierce really out there torching shit. Like Luka. If y'all really want to be for real. I'm talking about torching y'all favorite players. LeBron, Wade. Yeah, come on, man. Go back and do the watching. Look at the tape. It's there. Just like Paul Pierce said, it's there. Come on, man. Hey, that's why I'm saying when it drop, you need to be watching it live. So you can say, well, yeah, we seen that. We seen that when that dropped. That was live. I'm trying to tell you though, Bird, it's common sense. They can't do nothing with you. You already know. Come on, man. The dude came in the league winning rings. It didn't even take. Bro was winning rings the next year. How the hell you come in the league the first year and then the next year win a ring? Damn. That was cold. Him and Magic came in and started torching shit right away. I'm talking about as soon as they got in there, and people ain't never looked back after that. The NBA has been the NBA since. We salute to them real legends. If it weren't for Bird and Magic, hey, we probably won't be seeing the Michael Jordans. You feel me? We probably won't be seeing the damn, hey, Kobe Bryant. Y'all know how I go. It's legendary. Big Bird, the greatest small forward to ever do it. I'm standing on that. And why they ain't say Bird was better than LeBron? And Bird better than LeBron? Probably not. And they judge it off rings and shit. We don't judge it off rings. LeBron still got 3 rings though. If we want to be for real, if y'all really want to go look at it, that tournament ring, that bubble ring, they count bubble ring. But if y'all really, I'm talking about real actual finals, 3 rings, and Bird got 3 rings. Bird, the best small forward to ever do it. It's simple. It's simple. The first to do it, how the hell can you be better than the first to do it anyway? I don't know where they do that at. The first, when they stop playing, hey, you gotta leave it at that. You gotta let it be. You gotta let it be how it is. Big Bird, damn near the GOAT. He the GOAT in somebody's eyes. It's legendary enough. It ain't like that guy was out there slouching. That guy was out coming in torching the league on both ends. Come on, man. Dude was out there hitting his head on the floor. What? Saving loose balls and shit, diving in the bench. Come on, man. I never seen nothing like it. That's why it clicked one day. Damn, this nigga Kobe Bryant play like Jordan and Bird. It made sense now. It's legendary. That's how impact. That's how legendary Big Bird is. Goodbye. She's gone. Real legend, man. I'm talking about shoot the lights out that mug. I'm talking about having an announcer talking while he's shooting and saying it's about to go in. That's when you know this shit for real. It's big. It's legendary. Bird family. Y'all already know how I go. The greatest small forward ever. I promise you. Thank y'all, Bird family. Thank y'all, Stat family, for watching the full video. We're going to be back with another video after this video. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. Make sure y'all be safe. And y'all be good. You know what?